to talk. I got to tell what I feel. I got to talk about my life as I see it.
Biggie. Biggie.
Yeah. Yeah, you on now, baby.
What's going on? What's going on, City of Chester? How y'all doing out there? First episode going on is John. Supposed to have more people on there. You know, I'm on here. Now I'm saying people backed out on me, so we just gonna go off, you know, a little bit freestyle this joint here and talk about what's going on in our city. Let my man Mariac sit up here. He gonna, you know what I mean, kick a little rhymes, bust a little rhymes. He gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? So, one thing I want to sit up here and talk about, you know what I'm saying, what happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? My man Pokemon got, you know what I mean, beat up by the police, you know what I'm saying, whatever. How y'all feel about that? You know what I mean? Talk to me. I can see y'all messages or whatever. How do y'all feel about what should happen to the cop and everything? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Now, cause that was fucked up. I stopped and I thought about the shit.
Right.
How he was hitting him, and people keep saying that he was moving. I mean, fuck. I mean, you get hit. I mean, with a taser, how can you not move?
How can you not move?
200. What is it, 200? 200 taser when they hit you. You got one hand behind your back, one hand in the handcuff. I mean, what the fuck? How you motherfucker gonna really try to put their hand behind their back?
So, we all grew up
right
in the city. What's the rule when you run from the police?
Get away.
You understand what I'm saying? So
I never ran, man.
I'm just saying, if you run, get away, because when they catch you, what they gonna do?
You up. Everybody know they gonna fuck you up when they catch you.
Right. So
that's their rules.
And you know this.
Yeah, that's their
rules. You feel me? You've seen it happen before. This isn't the first time this ever happened.
Facts. You made me run, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, boy.
That's the rules.
Yeah.
You know
they gonna tase you, and then they gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And then they gonna get you to the station. They might
Well,
run
the
round
taser just
two
came
on you.
out in what 2 or 3 years, so they wasn't.
Shit, I got tased.
I got
In
tased, I was
2000,
18.
right? 2006.
I ain't never get. Well, I never, like I said, I
But you never ran.
Like,
Hey, you got me.
yeah, you got me. You got me. I ain't gonna sit up here and run. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get closer to the mic. People saying the volume down. Volume ain't down.
Want to set out my condolences to the Shaw family.
Absolutely.
To Lasia Shaw and their, everybody in their family or whatever. And my condolences to the kids that got shot over here, where it was a party or something.
Yep.
They got shot. I mean, I think 2 died. My condolences to their family or whatever. How do y'all feel about that? It's hard. And what, it was right near the police station too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was over on Madison, right next to Madison. I didn't even know it was an Airbnb in the city.
Yeah, man, look.
I said an Airbnb. Where? You feel me? Like, you think of an Airbnb, you think of somewhere where you want to, right?
Yeah, you can watch your kids all you want, man. You know, you can look over them and you can tell them, you know what I'm saying, but just certain shit, you know what I'm saying, me personally, I'm not letting my kids go to or do. And I'm blessed to have kids that's not like into that and out there, you know. So I think, me personally, I'm not letting my child or none of my kids go to no type of parties like that in Chester. It's not like it was when we was growing up. You can go to house parties, go chill, and do certain things, you know what I'm saying, and walk a girl home, hoping you hit and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. It's not like it was. It's a shame. It's not like it was, and we got to try to find something in the city for these kids to do, you know what I mean? Because it's not much for them to do in the city right now. It's not much.
It's nothing.
I took my son, my boy, to the playground down Memorial Park.
Right.
Next thing you know, I see young kids coming around with black masks on and all black on.
Time to
and
go.
I'm like, time to go.
Yeah,
He
time to
crying.
go.
I'm like, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Right.
Somebody said that's their hangout or whatever. I'm like, nah.
Nah, not with my kid down there.
Not with my son. You know what I'm saying? So you like.
Then that brings you out of your shell.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The shell that you
yeah.
done built up to protect yourself. You're like, nah, I gotta come out, man.
I think differently now because I'm not into the streets no more.
Right.
So I think differently now. You know what I'm saying? But I know what goes on when everybody comes. I don't want my son around the weed smoke. None of that shit. You know what I mean? Like I can't prevent what other people do with their kids or you know what's going on out there at that park. But nah, we gotta go. We out. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that other shit.
Do you feel like a hypocrite knowing the life that you lived when you try to stop your children from going down that same road? Like, you like, damn, I did it. You feel me? Like,
Nah. I don't
ain't
feel
stopped
like
me.
no.
Motherfucker told me to go do it. See, that was the difference when I was in. They ain't stopped me. He gave me the work. So now we don't really got nobody saying.
get closer to the mic. Get closer to the mic.
They don't got no guidance, and I ain't saying we had that much guidance, but
Right.
shit, now it's getting worse and worse with each generation. Like,
Right.
They don't believe in nothing. And that's the thing. It's like it don't matter if you had a religion or whatever you believed in, it kept you out of trouble. Right now, it's like, fuck it. Like, they don't believe in nothing. My homie died. Okay, now I got to go retaliate and do something and this and that. And, you know, and I got to ride out. I got to do this. The peer pressure of not riding out and two riding out. I don't want this motherfucker to think I'm a bitch. And then you got the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the peer pressure of you riding out. You know what I'm saying? For your homie, I always thought certain shit was just dumb. You can ask anybody to be around me, like, I tell them, nigga, shit dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I'm like, man, shit dumb. Like, why would you go make that sell right there? And you know what the fuck is going on. Like, man, I know I should have done, nah, shit this dumb. Like, I'm like, I sit back. I mean, I wasn't a perfect hustler or whatever.
Right.
I did a whole rack of time.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? But it's just certain shit, you know what I mean, that you should know and shouldn't know. I got into the game head first, not feet first, so I didn't know shit. The only way I learned my certain shit is by me getting locked up continuously over and over and
Mistakes,
over again.
right?
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I learned most of the shit I learned, you know what I'm saying, from going to jail. You know what I mean? So
I broke down my son. I showed him my criminal record. He said, "Dad, damn, 10 times, 8 arrests. Like, what was you out there doing? Was you really ever making any money?" I said, "Yeah, I was making money, but in the time you get locked up, it's like,
Motherfucker asked me that. Man, all the time you was hustling, you ain't. Cause when you the only person going to jail in your hood, what the fuck? You the only person keep going to jail. In my hood, I was the only person up top, 3rd Street, only person keep going to jail. Keep going to jail. I was the only, for real.
right,
I was the only person really going to jail.
Right.
Besides me and a couple other people, you know what I'm saying? But I stayed in jail, like 6 to 23, 11 and a half to 23, 12 to 23, a year less a day, 2.5 to 5, 2.5 to 5. Halfway back, halfway back twice, halfway back, you know what I'm saying? Cadizian house, rehab. So you gotta think from up to the time to as though when I was like 30, I didn't go to jail.
right,
Now I'm saying, so the judge was like, "Oh, you had this much time on the streets?" I had like 7 years on the streets
right.
until motherfucker told on me again. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I got told on again when I just did my another 2.5 bid. So you know, by the by the blessing of Allah, like I don't indulge no more. You know what I mean? I can't be sitting out there just running around. And I got a baby boy, my son loved me to death. Not saying that my other kids didn't love me to death, but I was caught up into the streets and I tried to keep them off the streets. And I told them, my words to them was, all the shit I did in the streets, I did it so you wouldn't have to go to the streets.
Right.
You should learn from my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Stop being around. No, I had to tell them, stop being around people. Stop this and that. Stop, you know what I'm saying?
But do you talk to him and explain to him why, right? I went down this road, right, with my son. I had to show him, like, you know, when you saw me running and doing all this stuff and you met this person, you met that person, you was in the car with me, I used to tell him, the only person I ride with, when I came home from jail in 08, the only person I rode with was my son.
Right.
You feel me? Before I went in, I got him tattooed on my hand. He was my right-hand man, period, point blank.
Right.
So when I went to different places, people would give him $5, $10, $20. He would go in the house, he'd be counting money. You feel me? So he's like, "Dad, we going out today? We going out to get some money today?" And I was like, damn, I realized what he was seeing. You feel me? But I didn't realize what it was doing to him. Then I had a fucking dream, my son in the casket. I was done.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, no. That's the only thing I can give him is drug dealing? No, I'm good. Yeah. But I explain to him, man. I tell him every time, bro.
Set it off, man.
But you got to talk to your kids, man. Parents are not talking to their kids, and the majority of us know what it's like. For the women, you know what it's like for your boyfriend to keep getting locked up. You feel me? You know what it's like to be disappointed. You feel me? So you should be telling your daughters, listen, don't be in all that fast stuff because it ain't gonna pay off for you at the end. Dad should be telling, listen, you don't want to be where I've been.
Exactly.
And this is how you get there, by not listening. We were not it was old heads that was telling us, bro.
The thing was, and I used to tell people, like, growing up with and doing what I was doing, it was totally different. Because we can go to different hoods and chill, get money, and you know, and it wasn't
as deep as it is now, right?
As it is now,
right?
And they wonder why they can't get no money. Not saying they're not getting money now. They getting money, I guess they is, but we was getting money because we can go to other hoods and sell what we was selling. So if y'all stop the beef, y'all can go to y'all other hoods and other different hoods and sell what you selling or get rid of what you want to get rid of.
Sometimes that's what that beef shit before.
Right.
What,
I've seen it plenty of times where motherfuckers come down here, now my way, our way, and these motherfuckers that got some money, but they mad that they got the money, so now they kind of like, they beef down like each other now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What I'm saying is, you was cool with people.
Right.
I used to go on certain people's blocks when I was younger. I had work or whatever, and I could stand on a block, you know what I'm saying? And I could sell it, and they come with me. We off my beeper, off my phone, whatever. We in the car, we riding around, we doing this. They can't do that shit now. Motherfuckers be so dry they can't get nothing. But the person from the hood you beefing with got it. So now you third party and telling the motherfucker, yo, go get me this.
Right.
And you getting taxed because what the shit is already is. When
Right.
if you was cool with a motherfucker or cool,
Oh, they can't hear these.
Yeah.
or if you was cool with a motherfucker or whatever,
No more house party.
you'll be, you know what I'm saying? I can't read the John.
Right.
Somebody
Need some
on
glasses.
the prop. Yeah, my
Right.
glasses in the truck, man. Damn.
So these kids are not telling parents the truth. You have to go back to when you were a child and remember the lies you told. I get that.
Yeah.
I definitely get that. You feel me? Like, seeing my son go to the prom yesterday was just, I was grateful for that, right? Because I made him a promise when I got locked up, because he was born when I got locked up, and I said, I ain't never going to leave you. I promise, because my father wasn't here. He died when I was 12. Right. So I was out here looking for niggas that, be my dad. You feel me? Like,
I never did that. Like,
no?
No, hell no. I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I take full. That's why every time I got locked up, I took full responsibility for everything I did.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like looking up to no other nigga to be my father.
Right.
Look, because it was crazy, right?
Right.
Growing up in the Bennett, right? It's crazy. Like, I had dudes that actually called another dude dad. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, like, but I guess it wasn't, I can't say it was a bad thing to them because he was taking care of them.
Take care of you like he was your dad.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me personally, I was sitting up in my window, always on punishment, but I see, you know what I'm saying? But I see everything that's going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? I see the whole thing. And it was like, it didn't come across the point to where though I say, I wanted the person to be my dad. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, damn, motherfucker to my mom, they got money. Right. They get money, they run around in the brand new cars, this and that, this. Right. They get money, so it's like, I'm going to hustle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to hustle. You know, it came down to the point to where it was like, you get in trouble, this is why you want punishment. Mm-hmm. And Benz, though you get in trouble and you want punishment, I'm not buying you shit. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, instead of me saying, you know what, I'm going to get my act together and I'm going to sit up here, and go to school and get good grades so I can get stuff how you supposed to do. Right. Me personally, I was like, man, fuck it. I
go get my own.
I was sitting in the motherfucking crib playing Street Fighter up the bull crib all day while they coming, they hustling in the crib. Oh, I don't know about drugs. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they sending me to the store. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Like 10, 11, 12, sometimes age like that. But I'm at the bin and they sending me to the store. You give me $30, $40 just to go to the fucking store and I'm hooking in school?
Right.
Come on, man. I got shipped out California.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived 2 years out Cali. Came back. It's crazy. Then I ended up moving down to North Carolina because I still wasn't trying to get my shit together. Went down there on some dumb shit. Ran away back to Chester on some dumb shit. Right. Wanted to get back up here to nothing.
But it was something to you then, though. And that's what you got to realize. You can say it's nothing now when you look back on it, but what was it that drew you back, right? Was it the fact that you were able to stand on your own? You could hustle. You could make your own money, right? Did you feel like a man, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't want nobody to be my father. I just wanted somebody to look up to. You feel me? Like
role models.
Like real shit, role models. You feel me?
Neighborhood drug dealer, role models.
I grew up on 3rd and Jeffrey,
right?
3rd and Rainey, bro. Like, we had good, even though they sold drugs, they was good brothers, bro. I mean, Will, Rome, CJ, like these niggas, they took care of me because they remember my dad.
Show the young brother.
You feel me? You feel me? Like, they be like, Pete, where your report card at? You feel me? Come on, nah. You can't hang out. And they'll give me a couple dollars. We go to the liquor store on Friday. They get me drunk. I'll be out there tripping. But
times is different.
It definitely is, bro.
They had, it's like, it's so fucked up and so different because if you was good at a sport, they looked out for you. Whoever's getting money, you didn't have to hustle. Stay off the fucking streets. Don't do nothing. Right. Go buy your sneakers, buy them.
Go play basketball.
Playing basketball.
Right.
We had the same shit. We had a basketball team up there at the Bennett. Me and my homies, man, called the Young Guns. Mm-hmm. We had reversible jerseys and everything. We tagged for it, but they knew we wasn't into that type of shit at that point in time. But then you had other niggas that was
into
at that
it.
point in time that was into it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my hood back then, I love my hood back then. You know what I'm saying? You know, to me, I'm like, when I graduated down 3rd Street, it was a whole different playground.
And everything changed.
Man, look, smokers, they was willing to.
Whatever.
Oh,
Whatever. Get the whole house. Get the whole house. Panties, drawers, everything, bro.
Like,
trust me. I know.
Like, you grow up so fast, but my hustle, I'm not glorifying this shit,
No,
first of all.
We're not glorifying.
My hustle game from the Bennett and in tours, though, I went down 3rd Street. So I'm re-rocking shit. No, what? It's going crazy.
Where did the name come from?
Yeah.
Right.
So they don't really, oh my goodness. They was on it.
Right.
But I'm talking about like far as though a lot of people wasn't on it.
No,
you know
they
what
wasn't.
I'm saying? So it was just crazy. And no, I actually got the name Re-Rock.
Right.
My mom bought me a chemistry set. And me and my homie, I'll never forget, it was me and my homie, my Spanish homie, his name Papa. We was in my crib. And I mixed some shit together. And it blew up.
Right, blew.
So yeah, it blew it against the wall and everything. And then I had some shit, right? And that came out of it. And I put it in the bag. Man, I gave it to a smoker, man. They talking about it was good.
Oh, man.
You don't even know what you mixed.
Man,
You just invented something right there, right? You don't even know what you
I
made.
ain't have a piece of coke in there, though.
Right.
Damn, well, where that's at? So I can see if I can go get some of that.
Bro, it's real. Listen, you can take some shit and make some shit, bro.
Man, I didn't know what the fuck that shit was or nothing.
So that's why they started calling you Re-Rock.
Man, they started calling me Re-Rock. And my homie, may he rest in peace, we used to call him Oh My Nails, man. We used to play basketball, so, you know, he was like, I was unorthodox. So he was like, yeah, we gonna, his shit Re-Rock.
Right.
Like the way I
I
was playing, like, yeah. So then that's how it started. It started from that, and it started from that. And it just, you know, I said, fuck it.
Right.
I might as well get down and learn how
How to re-rock, right?
So I'm up here re-rocking everything. Man, look. I re-rocked the fucking dime to like a 20. Shit, for real. For real. Motherfucker like, man, re-rock, give us all the re-rock coke. He keep all the good stuff for himself. That's why you know, everybody lined up upside his house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, not glorifying it. Just
I ain't never get no Re-Rock except for once.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm not glorifying. I'm just giving y'all a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little info about me. And
So what do you think the solutions can be, right? How do you think we can help? Like, we always talk about we want to help the community, we want to change the community. Like, what has to happen for that to happen?
to me,
Right.
Cousin Pop.
I gotta just let shit go. Let it go. Motherfuckers, I mean, no disrespect to the dead or anybody dead homies, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta let the pain go and let everything go. Like, just let it go. They in the ground, like, and only thing y'all doing is putting more bodies in the ground. Only thing y'all doing is hurting each other and hurting each other's families by continue on, you know, a situation. You know what I mean? I seen this thing yesterday about I was reading, it was about Tukey Williams.
Right.
And how he started the Crips, and people was like, well, why they died, why they kill him, and all this and that. I'm like, he started a real life genocide. Like, because of him, they got to think about how many other black people died behind this blood and Crip shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
You know why he started though, for real.
It came back. It came back from the Black Panthers, and they branched off,
Protecting their community.
Protecting their community.
Then they dropped the drug. Everything that once they dropped the drugs in our community, bro, it was a wrap.
Well, he was on PCP.
He was smoking it.
He was smoking dippers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Once niggas started making money, you want to make more than the next person. It's not like we came together and said, you know what, we could turn this into a gun. Because we were serving our own mothers and fathers and teachers, and we were serving all. We didn't care. You feel me? Like
Right.
we were poisoning our own community, so you're not gonna share that profit with a nigga down the street. Like
Right.
he got to go. You feel me? Like nah, he cutting in. You feel me? We used to make $5,000 a day. Now we make it $2,000. You ain't gonna be cool with that. You feel me? More money, more problems.
Right. But you know, like I said, that shit started over in a park over a fucking leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And once the leather jacket came up into play, and they started beefing.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think about it. Their whole shit just went down because of that situation.
All it takes is one dumb motherfucker to get in your crew, bro. Fuck everything up. Fuck everything up.
And
he mad over somebody fucking his chick. He mad at somebody talking to his chick. Nigga, is you mad over a chick? There's more chicks out here. Like,
there's more out here.
go get one.
I used to tell motherfuckers, man, when I was a little single and shit, I used to tell motherfuckers, man, like, why would you want to hump after me? I mean, like, come on, man. Why would you want to go in after me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna argue with you over no chick.
Right.
And I hope that you're not trying to beef with me over no chick.
No.
So I'm not gonna beef with you over no chick.
Never.
Only way I ever said something to dudes out there, and anybody can say something, is the fact of it is, though, don't shake my hand
If you doing that.
if you doing that, or don't shake my hand if you trying to fuck my bitch. And you know who
my
at
bitch
point in
is.
time,
Right,
like,
right.
who my bitch was, or
Right.
who my kid, especially
Right,
my
right.
kid's mom. Like, you be in my face, you trying to fuck my baby mom. Like, what the fuck? Don't speak to me. Don't say nothing to me. Go ahead and fuck her. You can fuck her without speaking to me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I always carry my. I'm not beefing with nobody over no coochie. All this coochie out here,
It's too much out here.
it's more than Chester.
Boy.
Like, it's more than Chester. Like, it's coochie all over. Y'all
All
just
over.
some of y'all just confined with Chester. Like, it's more coochie over here. Like, nah. But back on the beef stuff, let the hurt go, let the pain go.
Yeah.
And you gotta understand, like, some people is really some fucked up individuals that got killed or that's going to get killed. Like, they be doing some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? You gotta take that. They do some fucked up shit. So if that shit happened, and it had happened, and oh yeah, they killed my cousin, or they killed my brother, or my brother killed his brother, or killed his cousin, or whatever. Well, was it people a piece of shit? Don't nobody want to talk about that shit. Like, was they really? You know what I'm saying? Was they really a fucked up individual? So now you got all this whole beef going over a person that was just fucked up. Let the hurt go, man. Let the hurt go, and I guarantee, man, y'all let that shit go, man. Y'all whoever doing the illegal shit, y'all let that shit go. Y'all gonna make so much more out wherever y'all doing, and y'all gonna be able to move around. Like, what the fuck? You can't even go to certain places because you worrying about a motherfucker offing you. You can't go to gas stations. You can't go to stores. You can't go to certain bars. You can't go out because you worried about somebody offing you.
I know motherfuckers that really don't leave the hood though.
Ain't
Won't
going,
catch them outside the
man,
hood though.
won't go nowhere. Can't go nowhere. That gotta be fucked up. You can't go nowhere. Oh, I got my gun on me. I could go now. No, you still can't go nowhere and be comfortable. The thing is, you want to get old or be young and live and be comfortable.
That should be the game. That
That's
should be the
the
goal.
thing.
Right.
You want to be comfortable without looking over your shoulder. Like, me personally, I got shot. So I got shot in my leg. I got shot in my knee. Boom. Okay, motherfucker shot me. I had to think to myself, how many people you shot? Karma is real. So I'm like, you know what? All right, it's cool. I don't want no beef, no retaliation. I just want to live. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone, I'm going to leave you alone. It's no beef, it's no nothing. Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And we ain't got to worry about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worrying about it. That's my karma. I'm out the game. That's my karma. All right, happened, boom. I'm done with it. You ain't got to worry about me. Motherfuckers can say what they want, but you ain't got to worry about me. Like, I'm cool. I got 10 kids.
I'm trying to be here to see all of
I
it.
want to be here to see my 10 kids grow old. You know what I'm saying? Or have kids. You know what I'm saying? My son,
Right.
Jair, he got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there and be with my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? Or hold and see my granddaughter. Like, Know what I'm saying? Like, so with all that other shit, man, that shit, y'all gotta leave that shit alone.
Nah, I feel that.
Motherfucker can't even walk the fucking street without looking over your shoulder. Why do you want to continue on living like that?
I mean, they're not living anyway. They're surviving.
Yeah, like shit changed. Shit changed.
It definitely changed.
You know, it's a thing. You know,
if you had an opportunity to talk, and I know you were working with Making a Change group, right? You were doing that, but if you had an opportunity,
yeah, they sold me out. That Making a Change, they kicked me out, man. They kicked me out on some sucker shit, man.
They do that.
And I don't want to get into it, man. But I was ready to get into it, man.
No.
I swear, Lucky Pierre, man. So I was going to tell that whole story about why they kicked me out. And I was really trying to help the kids, man. Re-Rock love the kids, man.
But you can still help them, though.
I love the kids. I do. Kids
Right.
I see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do. I try to, you know what I mean, give them game.
You don't have
Ask
to
anybody that I talk to. I talk your ear off, don't I?
Right.
I talk, man, look. I talk all their ear off, man. They know it. All my homies know it. All my homies from where I'm at, they know I talk your ear off.
Right.
You know
You're supposed to, though. You the OG.
Real.
You feel me? Like, you the OG. You've been through the game. You've been through the wars. You've been through the beefs. And like you said earlier, I'm not going to repeat it, but you said it, right? So if you have this much experience and you're here still, you have something to share.
Right.
I don't care if you're just lighting the path of the road. Let a young boy know, listen, bro, it ain't worth the beef. It ain't worth you feeling no type way. Listen, just go down this way. You feel me? If you go down this way, you ain't got to go where I've been.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to deal with that.
You don't want to be 22-2 inside that cell, and they got you in the hole, and you picking your eyebrows. Man, that light on all night. You telling them, man, cut the fucking light off. You got newspaper up on the ceiling. Motherfucker, nah, you don't want to do that. Motherfucker, fuck no. I was upstairs. I did 2 state bids. I was at Greene County, maximum security, and then I was at this other joint where they had me pushing. That was the worst. It wasn't maximum security,
Right.
but they called it the last stop. And that's when I really thought and got my stuff together. Because I was pushing motherfuckers around in wheelchairs. You know what I'm saying? That was my job, pushing people in wheelchairs. Right. And they telling me, like, they've been down for 20 and 30 years. And they telling me they life. Then they talking about their family don't come see them. Then everybody died. And everybody that died in their family. Then someone was asking me about, they've been down for 30, 40 years, asking me,
what's going on out there?
What's going on in Chester? Hi, Chester. Listen, people, this older people from Chester. Right. What's going on in Chester? Hi, Chester. Look, I'm like, well,
they wilding. We wilding worse than when you was out there.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what I say to the OA. I said, then they built it. They just built the police station over town.
Right.
Because when he went in,
right, they was in the old police station.
It was in the old police. I'm like, well, they built the police station over town.
Where at over town?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I said, well, they got this hooked up here. You know, the waterfront, I mean, they got a little boat and shit down the waterfront.
Right.
They was like, what? I said, yeah, they got a little thing you can slide the boat down.
That's crazy. Right.
Yeah,
right.
So a couple of shit I lied about, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
you ain't never gonna see it. So,
yeah.
you know.
He went. Like,
they built the McDonald's in the middle of town, you feel me?
Just push it.
Yeah. Little stuff like
Rowley's,
that.
burgers, they got all that shit down there, man. Like, but just pushing that wheelchair and they just having them conversations with people. And I said, I don't want to do this no more. I tried it when I came home. It was yeah, this and that. You know, my wife, she was like, she never knew what I was trying to do, but she never agreed with it. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then I had my son, and that shit old, man. That shit old.
It gets old. If it don't get old, there's something wrong with you. That's insanity.
They say you could think about it, the good times, but the good times is really the bad times.
Right.
Because I don't have that stress no more. Feel me? I don't have that stress of waking up thinking the motherfucker gonna kick in my door. Know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Kicking your door, what? It was like mandatory down my crib, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Shit, down 3rd Street.
Right.
Man, kicking in that door down there.
It's gonna be all in there. Go on Re-Rock House.
Yeah, y'all.
Right. It's all in there.
I think that spot hunted because they
They got him.
Yeah.
Man, and they just
that
kicked
joint
in.
haunted.
Yeah, they just kicked in the same crib.
Or they might just be like, yo, that house always got work in, and they running through the paperwork. This address always hot. Just run up in that joint. You feel me? They get like that. Trust me.
I told a motherfucker that didn't want to listen to me, but I ain't gonna say no names. I told a motherfucker, I said, man, look, you can't do this, you can't do that there. Because, you know, it come. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I try to, look, you can't do this, can't do that in that motherfucking crib, man. You can't do it. They're gonna end up running in that motherfucking crib. Right. I thought I was so smart. Because I had a little, I was throwing shit off.
Right.
I had shit locked up.
Yeah, motherfuckers all by the windows waiting for you to throw shit out.
They throwing money up. They throwing money. And it was like, all right, it was a continuing thing. Then man, they kicked in the door.
Bing.
It was over. Then at one time they couldn't get in. Oh my goodness, it was super over. So that shit is not what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not what it's supposed to be, man. None of that shit is not what it's supposed to be, man. And you know, it's like tomorrow is made today.
Right. It is.
And y'all got tomorrow is made today.
Yes,
so
it is.
if y'all take some time to think about what I just said, tomorrow is made today. So you think about that, man. And just dwell on that shit. You know what I mean? And try to change your life. I know people that's knee deep in this shit and they just deep in it and they can't change.
They think they can't change, but they can. It's uncomfortable. You got to talk about what change feels like, though.
Yeah.
Like when you say you're done and you actually live that out, right? You're used to doing what you want, going where you want. Right? Money ain't a problem. You got shoe boxes underneath the bed. You feel me? Like you got cars. You just doing different. Now you don't have that access to that money no more. Like, how do you continue to live? How do you continue to smile?
People are scared of change. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Because, what they say, change is a process. It's not an event.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? So you got people that want to change and want to stop, but, they'll say to you, I'm too deep in this. I can't just stop. Now I sit back and be like, damn, I used to have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? You can change, man. And there's people out there if you're willing to help yourself, there's a lot of people out there that's willing to help.
Willing to help you. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And with these kids and these guns and stuff that's running around, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hurt young men out there, man. It's a lot of hurt young men out there. And I hear people talking about, well, the parents is going to turn their kids in. And me personally, I don't think as a parent you should turn your child in to that fucking system, man.
Right.
I either take the shit that they got, throw it away, get rid of it or something. But that whole high school to jail shit for black men is crazy. It's wrong. You don't want to send your child to the state penitentiary at a young age.
We have had parents that have done that. I'm actually trying to get an interview now with a mom that turned her son in and see how their relationship is and how that worked, right? Because she said she couldn't save him. Right? This is a woman, not a man. Yeah. I understand a man taking it and say, all right, son, if you got a problem, we can have a conversation, right? But as a woman, like your son got gun and drugs in the crib?
As a woman, as a parent, though, it just don't matter if you're a father or a mother. As a parent, take the shit, give it to the police. Don't turn your son. Now your son got a record. Now his life is not going to be right because he got to put on that shit what he got locked up for. So you really set him back.
Well, he was setting himself back if he was hustling. You feel me? He was going to get caught. That's how people look at it. He was going to get caught either way. I'd rather it be me.
Get caught on your own expense than rather me turn you in.
All right.
Because anything can happen. You in jail.
Right.
And I'm your parent. I could die while you in jail.
Right. Or you could die while you in jail.
Or you can die. Man, I done set my son.
I done seen it.
I done set my son upstate for turning his shit in. I done set him upstate. He done got stabbed all up in jail. So you done sent your son to his grave.
Mm-hmm.
Either way you look at it, I mean, I don't see me personally, I don't see the positive of turning guns and drugs into the police and saying it's your sons.
Right.
I don't see it. And I think it's a better way of going about doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I said I wish my mom would
Take him away. Send him to Job Corps. Find somebody. Move him away. Do
You
something.
said you wish he would have turned you in and made you go to jail when you had the drugs.
I was going to jail anyway. You feel me?
Wish,
I was
wish
going
your parent would have turned you in?
At the age she caught me, I wouldn't have did no real time. I ain't have a whole bunch of shit, but I might have had like a quarter of coke. You feel me? Like, and that, even now when they break it down, them 7 grams, I didn't know them 7 grams weighed up like that in court. Like the way they weigh it, like, all right, if you got 3.5, you get a year less a day. Anything above 3.5, we give you 2 to 4. You feel me? I didn't know, but still.
No, you got it wrong. A 16th. And but in the ball game,
10 grams and above.
Yeah, like,
or 11.
Do you know? Going to Glen Mills and then going to Lyman, going to Glen Mills. You know how and what they call it, George Jefferson, whatever.
Right.
You know how many people that did that and ended up in the state penitentiary?
Right.
Who's to say that when you took them drugs from him and flushed them down the toilet,
He wasn't gonna get some more.
he wasn't gonna probably get some more or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
But
who he owed the money
who
to.
he owed the money to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You take the shit, you take the gun, but you don't turn him in because the pipeline, it's the steps.
It's a lot to
Because he
it.
gonna go to jail and realize at that age, oh, this shit ain't about nothing.
Right. And that's what I saw. Go out the county.
I'm gonna go right. Yeah, it's a whole big playground.
It's a playpen.
You see niggas you ain't see. Oh, that's where you been at.
Right.
You're like, damn. When I first got locked up, I was like, damn. This where these niggas been at? Man, we having water ball fights.
Right,
It's the old county. We having water
the
ball
castle,
fights.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We eating big food. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers bringing swags from the kitchen and all that shit. Like I don't recommend that. Take the drugs, get rid of drugs. Find out if you want to be that type of parent and be a detective parent and turn the shit in. Find out who he getting it from and tell the motherfucker, yo, look.
You get this nigga anything else.
Yeah. Anything else, it's on you. Like,
Protect him that way. Yeah.
And that's how you, or like, here's C. Because now you got to check your house to make sure he ain't hiding no more shit in your house. So now he's not going to bring it in your house. But if he going to go to jail at your own expense. I wouldn't want that on my conscience.
Yeah, my homie mom took his door off. Like, off his room.
Yeah, as she should.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. And he really changed from hanging with us, right? He went from hanging with us, we was doing everything. She took the door off his room, it was over. He was like, bro, I'm done. I'm going to school.
Right.
I'm out. You feel me? It's like, I get it. I'm staying here. I'm good.
Yeah, man, I can't do that shit.
I don't even know where that nigga at now. You feel me?
Plus, we gonna try to do that 20 verse 1 shit, pop the balloon. So if you single, tap in, man. If something you sing, you want to sit up here and get on here and try to find male boyfriend or try to find a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Get in, holler, man, in the messenger joint.
Now we can do that. We can really
yeah,
record
we
that.
gonna do that. Remember me? I said it, so I'm starting.
No, it's yours. I don't want no smoke with the 20 and 1. I'm good,
we gonna
bro.
be here and we gonna do what we do.
I'm good.
And if you want me to sit up here and you got any food you want me to promote, you know what I'm saying? Juices. I can have this shit right here on the counter.
Right,
juices,
right.
whatever. Get with me, man. And a whole world. Now I'm saying gonna see your shit. Like I said, it's the first show.
Right.
And had a lot of shit to try to really talk about. Excuse my language. I think my auntie on here, but excuse my language. Now me talking or whatever. Got a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about.
Now Corey said we love you, Rock, man. You're our guy, man. You feel me? So
who said that?
Corey Long, bro.
Corey out.
Yeah, man.
Man.
He said he love you, bro. You just said it.
I love you too, but y'all kick me in my ass, man. Y'all kick me in my ass, man. Motherfucking, what's his name, pulled me outside. He had a whole little, I was telling you this yesterday.
Right.
He had a whole little conversation with me, man, about the situation. I felt like a nut, man. Gio, you ain't have to talk to me like I was a child, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, she tried to play me, man. I went home and told my wife, man, I said, what the fuck, this what happened, man, this and that. She was like, yeah. I said, yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. This shit done fucked my head up. And I love the kids, man.
And they know you do.
You know what I mean?
I know
like,
you do. I've seen you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's not, I don't think that was the question, right? Sometimes we forget that when we walk into a new chapter in life, bro, it takes a new perspective. We gotta listen. Right? And before we weren't listening to nobody. We was the bosses. You feel me? Right. So I don't give a fuck how you feel, but you walking into a room, you trying to do something, you like, oh, all right, I gotta listen. I had to figure that shit out myself because I was coming in there talking, nah, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. Right. I need this, I need that. And it's like, that don't work, P. You feel me? Right. And people will literally stop working with you if they feel like that's why you're walking in the room. So I said, all right, let me woo side, let me look at this. You feel me? And then, all right, cool. All right, now I can come in. All right, what y'all want me to do? How y'all want me to say it? Because I've never done it before. Okay, right. All right, cool. Now I got it. Now I can go out here and do everything.
Man, I listen. So he said that's him. Me personally, I listen. I listen to everything anybody tell me. Anybody can say that. One thing I do is listen, and I understand that I can learn from anyone, whether you young, whether you old. You know what I'm saying? I'm a listen. You know what I'm saying? I may get to the point to where as though, I might think I know everything sometimes, but I don't know everything. That's why I continue on listening and trying to, find out stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody think different. You know what I mean? So me personally, everybody think different. I'm still trying to learn. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. Like this learning path that I'm on to. You know what I mean? I read a lot now, and it's just the path that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Siobhan? How you doing? If you watching, you know what I'm saying? And we be going back and forth over like certain stuff that we may see. You know what I'm saying? And I may listen, and she may listen, and sometimes we may not listen to each other. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a learning process, and like we still growing. We still learning, and we learning from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit don't happen overnight. So like, I think I seen on Facebook, they said they wanted to talk about the kids that got shot.
Right.
Because I kind of got off the subject earlier because I was talking, but I kind of got off the subject earlier. I still not started talking about me. But these kids, man, they need something to do and somewhere to go to as though they can feel safe and comfortable. I remember walking down 9th Street coming from a party, man, and that was like the most fun that we had. Like we came from B&K party. Right. What's that over here over the east side? Farmers Market.
Right.
What, like, I heard somebody say the Shark Club, too.
Like the Shark Club,
you know what I'm saying?
Discovery,
like, it was like, you go to parties and shit, I mean, you didn't have to worry about, you got a fist fight if neighborhoods was fighting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right. You had that type of fist fight or whatever, but you went to the party, danced, sweated, and enjoyed yourself, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it wasn't like, I got to pull out a gun, like, nah, like, what do you say? You gotta use these, son.
Right.
Take an ass whooping.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
But you live. You live to fight another day.
Yeah, but you live. And he was right, man. These niggas are scared to get beat up.
That's what it is.
And they brainwashed. I seen some of the young boys that I seen when they was babies, picked them up. Young boys. Now they 18 now. And they, motherfucker, these niggas. I'm like, you from where? You from around here? You 20? And these niggas. I said, who you beefing with? Because I'm still looking at these little niggas as babies, but they just too. I'm like, I'm scared. Let me get the fuck away from you. Now.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that should be crazy.
Crazy all the way around.
They said the Bennett Center parties. You feel me?
Yeah. The block parties.
Right.
The block party every time. You be at the block party. The block party be all right. Next thing you know, don't stop. Pop that pussy. Let me see you do the rap. I would have rap. Man, whole block party go crazy. Mm-hmm. I remember this shit. Like it wasn't even back then. They was beefing. You know what I'm saying? But
it wasn't as many guns. Everybody, it was like
Shoot the
every
Bennett
block
Center-
had one
Center
gun.
party.
You feel me? Like, and niggas ain't really
Everybody
shoot
had
one gun. The whole block had one gun. You feel
Right.
me? Like, and wasn't nobody really trying to shoot that joint because they ain't even really knew if it worked. You feel me?
Man,
But
look.
then when they started pulling up, and I said, when I met the first motherfucker that ever, I said, oh my God, this white motherfucker selling me. Yeah, man, I said, oh, okay, this is what's about to happen. Everybody got a gun now.
Man.
Here, you can put this on there. Now they got these switches you put on the joint. You feel me?
Right.
Turn. Like, what the? Oh my God.
You
this
know
is
what
crazy.
fucked it up
You
though?
could be from, and you can, my bad. You could be from, just from be associated or from there, because I never was really in that mix. I ain't slide here or there with no hoods.
Right.
I've seen a nigga, we was in Delaware, he like, Monty, I got the masks during Corona time. I got the mask on. He like, Monty, I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm thinking ready to say, man, fuck with that John you spit or this or that. Nigga swung on me, I dipped it. I'm like, what the fuck? I've got my young boy with me too. He started clutching. I'm like, oh, damn, I lost my brain at that time. I had to think like, but like, what the, I'm like, yo. And he talking about, I said, where you from? He talking about Woodland, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is beefing with Woodland? I don't
not
even.
beefing.
So I guess down my way, the young boys is
right,
beefing
right,
with
right.
them niggas.
Yup,
You put me in some shit. I don't even know what the fuck.
Yup.
But
Crazy.
what me personally, man, when I think that fuck shit up for real though, when the women, man, started respecting dudes that was shooting and got guns instead of respecting dudes that was getting money or got money. Back then when I was growing up, you
Yeah,
had
respect
to,
the shooter.
they wasn't fucking with motherfuckers that was shooting or robbing and all
I
that
want you
shit.
in my house.
Now they
I don't
scared
even want
of
you in my house. Yeah.
Now
I
they
don't want you
nigga
in
can
my
scare the
house.
shit out of you. You get with a nigga
Man,
now. You give a nigga. All you gotta do is scare the shit out.
Let's say the niggas that was shooting back in the day, they wasn't the cleanest niggas on the
That's
block.
what I was going to say.
They wasn't the
didn't-
hustlers, bro. Like,
Even now,
you feel me?
that's one of the reasons it drove me to like really trapping. Like I'm like, man, they want motherfucker with money. They don't want a motherfucker that's sitting
They
out
just got a gun.
that got a gun or run around robbing motherfuckers.
No.
Now these niggas be broke with a gun and dusty laid up with some of the baddest bitches, man. in the crib.
Dimes. Why?
And they loving it. And I heard a chick say, I can go get my man. He gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
Huh?
The fuck?
This man gonna come down here and shoot me for this dumb shit? Oh yeah, he got a problem.
Man. And that's all they were. Oh yeah, I got a man. What was the term? I got a man. He a shooter.
Oh, all right.
You don't say your man get money.
No.
You don't say he out here doing this and doing that.
No.
You saying your man is a fucking shooter. Like that's something good.
That definitely ain't good.
And he think he got something good, nigga. Once you shoot somebody and once you go to jail, she gonna be with the next dirty bum broke shooter. You gonna be calling home from jail. Oh my goodness, I done shot this nigga for you. You with another. Yes, that's how I go down. Like y'all, I don't know, but y'all niggas. 90% of the time you shoot somebody, man, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get locked up. You're gonna go to jail, and you're gonna be doing a lot of time in jail. 15 years to 20 years is a lot of fucking time.
Hell yeah, bro.
I don't care how old you is. I don't and don't think if it's more than one of y'all that y'all not gonna tell.
Somebody gonna tell.
They gonna tell on you.
Somebody want less years.
You're gonna tell on each other. Somebody's gonna tell, man. They're gonna tell you that 25 to life for that 20 something years. You can be like, man, look, I didn't have nothing to do with it. He had the gun. I told him don't do it, Your Honor.
Please.
He did it anyway.
Please don't do
Where
it.
can I sign up to cut this deal? For real.
If you 18 and you get a 20 to 40, like seriously, you gonna do 30 years? Like you gonna come home at 50 almost. My age right now. Like at 18? Boy. No, I ain't want no parts of that. First charge I ever caught was a gun charge out of Philly. My uncle was a lawyer. He said, listen, you get caught with another gun, you gonna do at least 5, 10 years. So if I was you, I would figure out another way. Why don't you take your butt back to school? Why don't you go into the Army? That's what I was going to do. I told the judge I was going to go into the Army.
She said,
Then-
Tamika Williams said, who Malaysia has, he's speaking a language to those he's trying to reach
Right.
and can understand. Yeah, I'm talking right now. Like I said, this is the first, show, and I'm gonna have, more people on here so we can talk about, different stuff. It was supposed to be more people up here with me, you know what I'm saying? I had to switch it and I had to freestyle, off, off some of the topics and what I was, pretty much talking about. So in the near future, I will try to have Miss Tamika Williams on here, you know, Coriac on here, you know, a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, on here to come on, sit on here and come talk. So the way I'm talking, like I said, if I'm cursing, I apologize. But like she said, the way I'm talking, it's not directed to a certain audience that I'm trying to reach. This is how I talk. You know what I'm saying? I get disrespectful sometimes, you know. But like if it's a grown up here, you know what I mean, I think like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm ready to say before I'm just ready to talk some shit to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm really just trying to reach everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no young cat. You know what I mean? I'm not. This is how I talk day to day. I'm not. I don't know what the fuck, but
As Zulaine said, you speak your language and truth, and that's all you need to be worried about.
yeah, like
She told me the same thing. She's like, bro, don't change who you are to fit anybody else, because when they
Right.
leave, you're not you.
yeah.
You became somebody else. You feel me? So you know, take that, bro. Did I tell you to chill? I didn't tell you to chill.
Yo, I can't come.
Do you
cuss
think?
more to you. That's what Lena.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that. I don't know why. I'm
It's
not
over
getting
there in the
that.
Right. It's definitely your opinion, Ms. Harris. We're not worried about it.
Be
you.
you.
Feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
if it-
I mean, be you. Please.
That's what somebody said.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely, Joe.
And I got a lot of friends, man. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of associates. And I'm cool with people from different neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with a lot of people from different neighborhoods. I'm not Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's people from different neighborhoods
Can I ask you a question?
that
What's wrong with being Joe?
Joe, sometimes being Joe,
Upstate being Joe is a bad thing. But here on the street, bro, how do you make a if somebody got good coke around the corner, you just buy the same thing. Like, you gotta network with a motherfucker. You gotta get over there. So being Joe ain't a problem. I went upstate. I said, I'm not dealing with somebody from Pittsburgh. I don't know you from
Yeah,
Canada.
I don't know
I'm
you.
gonna deal with my niggas.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna deal with Philly niggas.
but
But
it's being Joe, I guess, is like, because I got a friend.
I'm thinking
What's
you
up?
feel?
come on, ain't nobody trying to hear that, Humza. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, Humza.
Go see Hum Diggity's, man. He got some good food.
Yeah, Hum Diggity's, man. Go get the food,
Go
man.
get
You
the
feel,
food.
man?
You know what I'm saying? This is a little free promotion, real fast.
Yeah,
You know
Hum
what I mean?
Diggity, man.
Next time you probably gonna have to
The
pay
best
for this
food in the
shit.
city, they say.
Go see Hum Diggity's, man. Got some food. You know, my family mouth watering. You know, good food. You know,
Yeah.
my haircut, Jabbar. You know what I'm saying? Go see him. Good barber. You know what I'm saying?
Could have did it today, probably.
Yeah, he could.
Could have did it today. I ain't even think.
Got a ton of people trying to get on, bro. Like I said, just do the show, talk how you talk, and bring the
Yeah.
people up, bro.
My
That's
bad
what it's
for
all
the
about.
phone, man.
Yeah, you answer the phone next time. You know what I'm saying?
Don't answer the phone on the podcast.
What's the name?
What?
The timing, Rick. What's the timing?
Oh, you got 3 minutes.
Hold up, he ain't let my man spit his
Hey,
shit,
man, if you want to spit, you still want to spit.
Hold up,
You still
we're
spitting?
let Mariac, man, talk to the microphone a little bit, man. My teeth, you know what I'm saying? He came, Mariac, my homie, he came through for me, man. Everybody else jumped out the plane with no parachute. Like, I want to give a shout out, you know what I'm saying, to my wife, Siobhan. You know what I'm saying? Another shout out to all my kids, you know what I'm saying? Jahir. You know what I'm saying? Lil Jarrell, Chester Clipper Bull, you know, CC, you know what I'm saying? Bobby, you know what I'm saying?
You about to name all the
Jabri,
kids?
Huh?
About to name all the kids?
Man, cause if I don't name them all, you know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna get it, right?
I
Go,
get
give it up.
you know
Give it
what
up.
I'm saying? Samaya, you know what I'm saying? Jeremiah, you know what I'm saying? And Rashawn, you know what I'm saying? And if there's any possibles out there or whatever,
Send
you know
them
what I'm
my way,
saying?
right?
Let me know. I don't know, but let me know. I probably got a little shatter. I don't know. Know what I'm saying? Jokey joke. You know what I'm saying? But I think I just named all of them. You know what I'm saying? Desire. I want to give a shout out to my daughter Desire and Destiny. You know what I'm saying? My whole family, the Palmer family, and my Warmack family. And, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And my sisters, you know what I'm saying? My brother and my mother, Diane Palmer. Rest in peace, Jeremiah Womack and my Uncle Hove. I'm going to let Maniac spit real fast. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. Get back at me. You know what I'm saying?
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, next Wednesday. I think this went kind of smooth for me. I was kind of nervous, but I think it went kind of smooth. That'd be my first time, you know, back at and being solo. So
I got you, bro.
you know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? I gave y'all a little bit of history about myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get better. You know what I mean? You got the real up here. It's gonna be a real podcast. We ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep it as real as possible, man. And we only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And
Pretty fucking much. You feel?
pretty fucking much. Yeah, you know. So go ahead. He great kick something real fast. You know, what's up? Put the beat on.
Biggie.
You want that?
Biggie.
Hey, man, everything just ain't the same in the hood. You never know who tellin', that's why it's hard to move the cane in the hood. And every day them guns bang in the hood, cause everybody's trying to take over, pinky in the brains of the hood. And the weight, man, is scandalous. The coke got so much cut and need bandages. We need some new management and everybody wanna get eat up and PCP'd up. Goddamn, whatever happened to cannabis? These young niggas' money ain't right neither. They finish they pack, but they never stack. They rather spend it on nice sneakers, but money I can try flaws. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm better off with some Dickies and a wife beater. Without a dime, shit you out of mind. If you don't stack, then while you grind, you better off with a 9 to 5. And tell my mama I apologize, but sorry, I gotta grind. Shit until I sign it on the dotted line. And I ain't gonna make no promises, but I'ma try. Should I belong up in the sky? Cause baby, I'ma shine. I hope you got your Toolie and your vest when it's drama time. Because I always got mine, me and my nigga. Remember, me and him was standing tall. I was riding hard, yeah, and he was on the handlebars. Yeah, we was robbing, it was time for us to handle ours. Cause I was sick and tired of sleeping in them abandoned cars. Late night struggling, when the sign of Stoke started coming in. And I ain't even have a coat to bundle in. I had to start, some small shit, man. Shout out Swag Boy Rick when I seen you watching, man, Jackie Trade, man. I seen you watching Hemi, I seen you. You feel? Pretty fucking much, you feel?
And doo-doo come out and it's shit, but it smell like shit. No matter if it come out your mouth or your ass, it's still shit. So doo-doo mouth. Yo, go ahead, you can cut it, man. You can cut it. I mean, yeah.
Now they say turn this shit down.
Doodle mouth shit.
What the DJ re-rock?
Chicken.